All right, y'all, we're going to diagnose this Boudoir Facebook ad, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low-click syndrome. Aka Boudoir low-click syndrome is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. This means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our Boudoir Facebook ad. And that's the number of women that are, out of 100, our ad is actually entering their brain. And we care about that because if our ad enters a woman's brain, that's the only possible time she will ever buy from us. So we got to maximize this number, get it up as high as possible. 6% is the minimum. If we're below 6%, we got big problems. And that's because unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. Extremely common, but not normal. Everyone accepts it as normal, but it's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, aka a BLCA. So our universe is taking shape here. We got a BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Now, BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. And we know this because we invented it. And what we do is pretty simple. We leave the original Boudoir Facebook ad, we duplicate it, and we treat the duplicated ad, leaving the original untouched. Treatment takes about a week, and then we can actually, we're actually able to choose whichever one has the best metrics at the end as the one that continues to run. Once we have treated Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. That's what we're looking for. So we get rid of the 3 pre-click mistakes, we achieve pre-click alignment. Now, pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, we got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. This is our full universe here. So we got a BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. And we treat it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment, and we become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. That's the universe. So my residency, I went in, found some Boudoir Facebook ads, brought them back to the hospital, tested them, patched them up. So first one, was testing it, found out unique CTRL is 4.3%. Okay, when unique CTRL is under 6%, we know that BLCS is present. So we duplicated, treated with Boudoir Pico, took about a week, got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So we found out that original Boudoir Facebook ad is actually wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, 3,700 bucks a month was being wasted. So now they only need to spend 6,300 bucks a month with the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get their ad into the same number of brains, of women's brains, in both scenarios. So we eliminate 3,700 bucks a month in wasted spend back in the business owner's pocket, back in the Boudoir photographer's pocket. That's like a 40K bonus over 12 months. Next, we got next one we tested in the hospital. Unique CTRL was 1.39%. So again, when unique CTRL is under 6%, we know that BLCS is present. So we actually, then we go duplicate it, treat it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week. We got the unique CTRL up to 9.13%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of its ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treated Facebook ad in order to get their ad into the same number of women's brains in both scenarios. So 8,400 bucks per month no longer needs to be spent. So they can just keep it in their pocket, kind of as like a phantom bonus, and actually duplicate, or after 12 months, it's kind of a 100K phantom bonus by just getting their Boudoir Facebook ad treated with Boudoir Pico. Finally, had a patient Says unique CTRL of his Boudoir Facebook ads is 5.03%. So we know that BLCS is present. When unique CTRL is under 6%, that's Boudoir low click syndrome. So we traded this one with Boudoir Pico as well. Did really good with this. Took about a week. Got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. So literally, if he spent 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, he now only has to spend 3,300 bucks a month with the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get that ad into the same number of women's brains as, in both scenarios. So 6,700 bucks a month no longer has to be spent. He can keep that in his pocket as a phantom bonus, and that's perpetual. I mean, over the next 12 months, that's like 80K. Back in his pocket, he no longer has to do any extra work. So the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of ad spend. I mean, look at these numbers, wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. So the average here, whatever these numbers are, somewhere between 50 to 60%. So if they're spending more than 10 grand a month with Boudoir Facebook ads, 5K is being wasted, approximately every day, every month, every year, going to Facebook, literally going to Facebook and giving us nothing, guaranteed. So we can probably save, 5K a month or approximately 60K over the next year without needing to, by literally just getting. So back to this, let's diagnose this. All right, so I'm gonna see if it has BLCS. See if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So we got the below creative cluster mistake here. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is that we actually believe yeah. So the false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we're trusting what Facebook tells us to do for our ad is actually what we should do for our ads, what we should fill out. But actually, this helps Facebook, not us. It actually hurts us. When we do this, it causes way more women to scroll by our Facebook ad than necessary, pulling unique CTRL under 6% and actually increasing the probability we have BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. And so that's that. And Facebook actually has more women scroll by our ad per unit time. Facebook is able to serve more ads per unit time, increasing the probability or increasing the amount of money they make per unit time. So Facebook loves this. But now let's see. All right, Boudoir Facebook ad. No, it doesn't look like an ad or the creative. No, all right, so that's fine. Well, from what I see right here, it's a video. So there could be stuff in there that trips it up. But now let's see. Let's look at the see more headline first 2 3/4 lines Facebook newsfeed mobile. So Baron Bloom Boudoir is searching for women who want to be empowered and reconnect with their beauty. Women who want to feel beautiful and value life changing. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, we got half the necessary context here. Still, the lack of context mistake though. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we actually believe that that we actually believe we've got the correct amount of context here. It's got to be optimized to pull in the optimized amount of people for our ad spend and kind of get the wrong people to scroll on by. So consequence of this, way more people are going to be scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary. It's going to pull our unique CTRL under 6% and contribute to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. So as a result, we are, so looking at all these, taking all into account, do I believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has a unique CTRL under 6%? Yes, I do. So yes, I believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So if you're a BLCA with BLCS, so Boudoir low click advertiser with BLCS, and you you're spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you actually do not, you're seeing the market get more saturated with more Boudoir photographers. So you're seeing, anytime someone gets a new iPhone, they're throwing out their Google My Business profile that they now do Boudoir, or they get a new camera and they're posting in the mom groups that they now do Boudoir shoots. So it's getting more and more, basically it's getting more and more. Saturated, more competitive, and you're seeing, inflation rise, cost of living rise, and everything. And you're actually hoping you're already optimizing the business, optimizing other parts of the business, less, basically same effort, more results, or less effort, same results, optimizing there, actually pull more profit out. And you're now ready to do that for the Facebook ad part of your business, because you see Boudoir Pico, you can save on average approximately, 5K a month, eliminate that wasted spend, put that back in your pocket so you don't have to spend it, and increase your, so that'd be like 60K over the next 12 months, approximately. And you actually, you want to get the outcome of using the Boudoir Pico treatment, and you want to achieve pre-click alignment PCA and acquire or become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir Brain Entry Boost, so that you can be on your way to being the #1 boudoir photographer in your city. Then shoot me a DM. Well, shoot me a DM when my, basically when I open for a new patient intake, then shoot me a DM. And my DMs are closed right now. Yeah, I'm not accepting new patients right now. But when I am, shoot me a DM and we will see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.